Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible to everyone. Please raise your hands if I'm audible. I'm audible to everyone. Good evening, Skand. Good evening, Srijita. Good evening, Rohan. Good evening, Rahul. Good evening, Debushmita. Good evening to each and every one of you. I'm really, really excited to start off this session with you. First of all, I want each of you to congratulate yourself. You are starting a journey for a successful career. Today is the beginning of your journey to your dream institute for Masters in Economics. So it's a huge moment. I want each of you to congratulate yourself of starting off this journey to go to your dream institute. Okay, and a very, very warm welcome to this Edusure Orientation program. So this Edusure Orientation program is going to give you a roadmap of how to prepare for your dream institute. We are going to lay down that if you are preparing for the year 2024, what are you supposed to do? If you are preparing for the year 2025, what are you supposed to do? We will lay it down for you, and we'll start and take a very small step towards your dream. Okay, so this is what is the plan for today. So how many of you are excited to embark on this journey? If you are excited, raise your hand or put it in the chat box that, sir, we are extremely excited and we want to make this happen. We are committed to our dreams and we will make it happen. We will work hard for the next 1 year, 2 years, whatever it is. We will work hard and we will make it happen. Great, awesome. Sahi hai. I am excited for each of you. I am really excited because whenever we start off a new course, whenever we start, it is a moment that is absolutely defining. Well begun is half done is something that each of us have heard about. That's absolutely true. If you begin well and you have the momentum, you would finish your entire task in no time. And first of all, congratulations to each of you to have taken a decision at least 1 year in advance that, okay, I want to do this, right? There are so many of us who decide 3 months, 4 months, 5 months before the examination, and then we are literally running out of time. Correct. So we fight procrastination. Yes. Today, make a commitment to yourself that I will now no longer procrastinate. I will now no longer keep anything back. Whenever I have something to decide, I will decide it there and then. I will not hold back. Okay. Make a decision. Make a decision. Tell it to yourself. आज के बाद में no holding back. ठीक है? आवाज नहीं आ रही. Some of you don't know how to join audio. Please join audio. There is a button in Zoom, join audio. Please join audio and all will be well. ठीक है? So Let's talk about your journey and how to begin. Let's talk about the beginning. In order to begin, one thing that we need to ensure that your basics are in place. Okay. So we begin with basics. Basics of what? Basics, we'll start off math and stat. Please understand all the MA Eco entrance examinations are MCQ examinations. Okay. Most of the questions in Eco also are mathematical and will be requiring you to know the concepts of mathematics very well. Now, most of us will agree that our concepts of 11th and 12th hila hua hai. Okay, we are not very sure of our concepts of class 11 and 12, which is what we got as a feedback from many students. Please understand, why is math important? Why is calculus important for these MA in economics entrances? Please understand, whether I do a utility maximization subject to a budget constraint, it's ultimately a constraint optimization. Whether I find out the optimal L and K inputs for a production function given an ISO cost function, that's a constraint optimization problem. If I need to profit maximize for a monopolist, it's a profit maximizing maxima minima problem. So whenever I want to find any sort of a result in economics, I need to take the help of mathematics. Okay. Hence, your concepts of math have to be crystal clear. If you don't have good basics in mathematics, please understand, economics will be an issue. You will not be very prolific while doing the problems that come in these entrance examinations, because your basic in math and in statistics is not very sound. So we'll begin your journey by understanding and doing the basics. So approximately for the next 1.5 to 2 months, we will focus on basic mathematics. Okay, we will focus on basic mathematics. We'll be giving you a schedule. We will be telling you what to do in the next 1.5 to 2 months. Many of you have your semester examinations also in the middle. It's okay. These are basic classes which you would already know. And each and every class of ours has a recording, so you don't miss out on anything. Okay. So we begin with the basics and then we go into the various topics that are important for your MA and Eco entrance examinations. So we have divided the entire syllabus for Masters in Economics entrances in approximately 47 topics. Okay. These topics are across basically 4 major chapters or 4 major subjects. The 4 major subjects that we have are basically microeconomics, macroeconomics, math, and stat. Okay. So after the basics course ends, we will go into these 47 topics one by one. Okay. We'll do it every week with you, along with keeping in mind the basic that we have already done. So the basics will be the foundation. Then we'll go into these 47 topics. Now, how do we solve these topics? We first do the theory. After that, we solve the ISI, DSC, CUET, JNU problems from that particular topic. Like, for example, we do the topic, say, maxima and minima. We teach you the theory for maxima and minima. Then we solve all the ISI, DSC, CUET, JNU problems that have appeared in the past from the topic maxima and minima, thereby completing this topic. So we do it step by step. आराम से ये 47 टॉपिक्स को हम लोग खत्म करेंगे. We'll finish the syllabus by January middle. So we finish the syllabus by January middle approximately, so that in February, when you have your IIT entrance examination, you are well prepared. You know all the material. Yes, IIT past papers are also done, correct. Uh, so you are very well prepared right before your IIT. And after the IIT, you get ample time in order to revise all these 47 topics before your ISI, IJIDR, and your CUET entrance examinations take place. Okay, we'll be giving you a schedule for the basics and as well as these topics. So don't worry. All right. So this is how we start off. Now, coming to the classes, currently in the basic stage, the classes will be 3 times a week. So we'll have a class on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So today is Monday. We'll have a class on Wednesday 7 p.m. and then Friday 7 p.m. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what we'll do in terms of the basic schedule. After the 1.5 to 2 months, when we finish off the basic part, we go into the eco topper proper classes. Once we go into the proper 47 topic classes, the classes will be held 6 days a week. The classes will be held 6 days a week, and the timing of the classes will be approximately 7 p.m. All right. You will give the entrance when you are in the 3rd year. Yes. The result awaited is also okay. Okay. So basic 3 times a week. For doing the 47 topics, it will be 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, Sunday chutti. Okay. Right. This is the schedule. Basically, what I'm sharing is for 2024. Okay. For the students aiming for 2025. Now, how many of you are here who are going to appear for these entrance examinations in the year 2025? Please raise your hand. How many of you are here who will be appearing for these entrance examinations in the year 2025? Firstly, congratulations that you have actually decided 2 years in advance that I am absolutely sure I want to do a master's in economics. You have ample time if you use this properly. ISI or any other institute is not far away. Wherever you are, whatever you think your capabilities are, it is possible. 100%. आपके पास में 2 साल है. 2 साल is a very long time, and it has been seen historically. Let me tell you that students who prepare with us for 2 years, there's a success rate of around 50%. To be exact, it's around 48.8 or 49%. 49% of the students make it to either an ISI or a DSC or a JNU or an IJIDR. That is an amazing statistic. They make it to the top 4 institutes of the country. 49% of the students who start for the 2-year journey with us. Okay. So for the 2025 aspirants, firstly, in the basics, as I said, we'll take a look at what we have already done in our class 11th and 12th, math and stat. Okay. And beyond it, when we start off our Eco Foundation, in Eco Foundation, the classes will be 3 times a week. Okay. And the class timing will be 8 p.m. onwards. And we will be informing you of the schedule as well. Okay. So 3 times a week. Currently, feel free to do the basics course. The basics course is for everyone, each and every one of you, the 2024 batch and the 2025 batch. You should do the basics course. Okay. We will be sharing the schedule with you. The ones who have been in Eco Foundation, for them also the basics course will make sense. Okay. It is a completely new course. We will be doing new things which you may have forgotten in the past. Just give me a moment. All right. Okay. Now, let's go into the intricacies of the course. What are you getting with the course? So, as we start with the basics, let me give you a sneak peek into what you get with the course. Now, how many of you are past Eco Foundation students? How many of you are Eco Foundation students? Please raise your hand. Let's have a count. Around 20 of you approximately. Right. We are also extremely proud of you, Parthibo. Yeah. Okay. So all the ones who are already Eco Foundation students, you would already know about something called the student portal. So I just want to give you a sneak peek of the student portal. So let's go ahead and show you our student portal. Now, this is the backbone of your preparation, right? Each and every class of ours is recorded here on the student portal. So you will be getting a user ID and a password, and you have been promoted into the Eco Topper course for the year 2024. Okay, all the 2024 aspirants will see something called an Eco Topper. The basics class videos you will get in a separate folder, which will be class 11 and 12 basics. Okay, it will be a new folder and we'll put in all the videos there. Now, you can search. There is a wonderful search feature where you can search. Like, for example, if I want ISI 2022, I want to see a particular solution, you click on it and the solution is there on your fingertip. You want to revise the concept of general equilibrium, you want to see what is Pareto efficiency. So you type Pareto efficiency concept is on your screen. You want to revise and understand what is it, how that a monopolist operates. You type monopoly and you click on monopoly basics and you instantly know how a monopolist behaves, what is a monopoly. So the search function will enable you to pick a topic which you have missed in class, which you want to revise. This is, as most of the students have actually told us in the past, that if you spend a substantial amount of the next 1 year on the student portal, that will define how successful the result is. Okay, so the more you are logged in to the student portal, seeing the videos, seeing the solutions of the questions, that will define how successful you will be at the end of the year. Yes, so the foundation material that you have done in the second year, they have also been provided. You don't miss out on that. So for example, in the foundation, whatever are the questions that we have solved, all is available on the student portal again for you. So you don't miss out on anything. Even if you did not do it at the time of foundation, they are still available to you. All right. So this is our student portal. Any questions, anyone? I'll be happy to take it up. So classes currently will be 3 times a week. Let's go step by step. Basics mein classes will be 3 times a week. And then for the 2024 batch, the classes will be 6 times a week. And for the Eco Foundation 2025 batch, classes will be 3 times a week. Okay. So that's about us. Anything to ask? Right. So books, necessary books. You don't have to follow any book. You don't have to follow any book. Whatever topics are important for these entrance examinations, okay. So for books, you don't have to follow any particular book. If uh, you are, say, doing the ISLM model, you can follow. These are a few macro books. You have material on our student portal itself in terms of PDF, notes, everything, right? So you have all these on the student portal itself. Now, secondly, if you need more material, you may follow any book that you are actually following in your college. कॉन्सेप्ट समझने से मतलब है, कॉन्सेप्ट अगर आपको यहां से समझ में आ गया from our notes, which is what happens to 95 to 96% of the students, then it's enough. But if you feel that no, I need more information, you can complement our material with anything. It can be your college notes, it can be YouTube videos, it can be anywhere. Right. Does any college get any preference? No. It's the entrance examination. If you score well in the entrance examination, your score gets preference. Your background does not get preference in these MA Eco entrance examinations. What should be our schedule in the next 1 year? Your schedule in the next 1 year should be as follows, Akashdeep. In the next 1 year, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, let's call Sunday a holiday. Sunday को आपको पढ़ाई नहीं करना है. If you do what you are supposed to do on the weekday, Sunday is a holiday for you. Sunday, Netflix देखिए, Amazon देखिए, अच्छे अच्छे movies देखिए, अपने friends के साथ में enjoy करिए. Okay. And Monday to Saturday for the year 2024, every day you will have a class. So 7 to 8 p.m. approximately will be a class. And then right after class, you please finish what I tell you to do. So this year, the year 2024, each of you will get a lot of homework before coming to class. So I'll be telling you that अच्छा ट्यूसडे के क्लास के पहले ये सारे वीडियोस और ये सारे क्वेश्चंस को करके आइएगा. Okay, so I will be telling you to do certain things before you come to class, right? So you should do it and then come to class. So approximately 1 hour class every day happens. Okay, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. class, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. dinner and relax, 9 p.m. to at least 11 p.m. finish whatever I tell you in terms of homework, in terms of you have not understood something in class, so see the recording. So 9 to 11 every day is what you need to give to your entrance preparation. So you need to give approximately 2 hours. You need to give 2 into 6, 12 hours. 12 hours per week of self-study is what I am looking at out of each of you. Now, 12 hours per week का मतलब है कि not even a minute can go into you seeing your phone, you seeing a WhatsApp, you seeing something else. Relax time मैं आपको enough दे रहा हूँ. रात को 9 से 11 के बीच में no relaxing, only doing homework and only doing the things that I am telling you to do. Okay. Bachelor level marks will be of no importance unless and until it is a cut-off issue. Like for IJIDR, a student should have at least 50% in economics graduation, and a student should have at least 60% from other fields in order to appear for the entrance examination. So apart from the entrance examination criteria, no other criteria is there for your bachelor marks. Eligibility के लिए खाली percentage ही matter करता है, which I have already told you. Is there any interview in JAM and ISI? There is an interview in ISI and IJIDR, in Ashoka and SNU, but there is no interview in JAM. JAM is only basis your score. What should be the schedule of the Eco Foundation batch? Currently, focus on the basics. Basics के classes को अच्छे से करिए. उसके बाद में we'll be telling you about the schedule. The schedule will most probably continue to be at the time of the basics, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Eco Foundation. For Eco Topper, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be added 7 p.m. MA Eco preparation will cover UGC NET syllabus or not? Okay, UGC NET syllabus is 90% similar to what is there in MA Eco entrance. Okay, the only difference is that UGC syllabus has a lot of breadth, but not a lot of depth. So you can expect CUET, SAU, Hyderabad, these kind of questions in your UGC NET entrance. Okay. For solving questions, normally what we teach you in class is enough. If you need to supplement it, or if you need to complement it with anything else, Varian workout is a good complement. In fact, for the Eco Foundation, we solve the Varian workout extensively in class also. Okay. So you may solve the Varian workout, but it's not mandatory. If you are being able to solve, see, एक कोई blanket rule नहीं है. Okay, it's like each of you are 78 patients. How can I, as a doctor, prescribe the same medicine to each of you, right? Each of you have a different foundation. What you have actually learned in the past is something absolutely unique to each of you. Some of you are very comfortable with a few concepts. Some of you are not. Some of you are very comfortable with other concepts, which the others are not. So each of you have a very different and a unique background. Okay. So in order to guide you in the best possible manner, it's a very simple answer. मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? Previous year question papers क्या enough है या कुछ और भी करना चाहिए? Is a question which is extremely common. My answer to that is as follows. If you are being able to do the past year question paper by only what I do in class, so I teach you the theory in class, basis that knowledge, if you are being able to understand and solve all the past year question papers, you don't have to do anything else. Okay. But if you're not being able to solve the past year question papers and you want to complement it with something else, you may complement it with your college notes or any other YouTube free video material available. Okay. So it's a very personal thing. Should I do anything other than the previous year question papers? अगर मुझसे previous year के question papers आराम से solve हो रहे हैं, मुझे कुछ और करने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट अगर आराम से सॉल्व नहीं हो रहे हैं, आई विल वांट टू supplement it with a textbook. I will want to supplement it with other notes which I may have at my disposal. Okay. You don't have to read any other book. Okay. जो प्रॉब्लम होगा उसको कैसे सॉल्व किया जाएगा? जो प्रॉब्लम होगा, सो नॉर्मली प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है इंसान को, राइट? प्रॉब्लम एक ही होता है, सर आपने बहुत ही फास्ट करा दिया, कैन यू प्लीज रिपीट? यही प्रॉब्लम होता है. एंड इसका सोल्यूशन इज वेरी सिंपल. वी रिकॉर्ड ईच एंड एवरी क्लास ऑफ आवर्स. अगर आपको कोई भी जगह में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो, उसको आप अच्छे से 0.5x के स्पीड में भी देख सकते हैं, रिवाइंड कर सकते हैं, फॉरवर्ड कर सकते हैं, पॉज कर सकते हैं, राइट? एंड सेकेंडली, व्हेन वी टीच इन क्लास, ऑब्वियसली जैसे अभी हो रहा है, आई हैव एक्सेस टू द चैट, राइट? सो ईच ऑफ यू कैन पुट इन योर डाउट्स इन द चैट बॉक्स एंड आई नॉर्मली सॉल्व इट देयर एंड देन. मैं उसी समय आप लोग के लिए वो सॉल्व कर देता हूँ. Sanjukta, you will be able to access the foundation course. Yes. What are the requirements for masters under Calcutta University? I think they have an entrance examination, and if you score more than a 60% in Calcutta University, you get direct admission. Yes, you will be provided with all the practice materials possible. IIT JAM entrance exam criteria, there is no criteria. Only I think the eligibility is there. You need to score at least a 50%. That's it. So Ashwin, first we will concentrate on solving, right? Right now, don't have to time yourself. अभी का फोकस है कि जो भी क्वेश्चन आपके सामने आ रहा है, you are being able to solve it. कितना फास्ट उसको सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, that we will come to at a later time. Currently, solving is important. When is the right time to start solving? We start solving when we go into this, the topic, the 47 topics. First we do the theory and then we solve. So we go into solving right after the basics course. In fact, we solve in the basics course as well. If you have any doubts from the class, obviously doubt sessions are extremely common and we do it very, very often. In fact, you will understand that the year 2024, especially the Eco Topper course, you will get more doubt sessions than actual classes. So because most of the recording is already there, it is already provided to each of you. So we will, concentrate more on doubts. Jadavpur is not under CUET currently. How to fight procrastination? The only way to fight it is have a clear-cut goal. यू ओनली प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट बिकॉज आप में क्लैरिटी नहीं है कि आपको करना क्या है. इट इज लाइक, ओके, लेट मी गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. आई हैव शेयर्ड दिस मल्टीपल टाइम्स. आप लोग सबके पीछे में एक वॉल है, दीवार है, ठीक है, उसको टच एक बार आप करिए. ठीक है दीवार है. अब मैं आपको सिखा देता हूं, मैं आपको ट्रेन कर देता हूं हाउ टू ब्रेक डाउन दैट वॉल. विल यू ब्रेक इट डाउन? नहीं. नो 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 नो, सब कोई चैट बॉक्स में लिख रहे हैं नो. कोई कोई लिख रहे हैं यस आई विल ब्रेक इट डाउन. अरे भाई, कोई वजह होगी तभी तो आप उसको ब्रेक डाउन करेंगे. सिमिलरली आई विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग यू ऑल द मटीरियल. You will have access to all the recordings, each and every question of the past paper. You will have a solution access to, you will have the answer key to. But इतना सब कुछ पाने के बाद भी if you feel lost, इसका मतलब है कि आपको कोई वजह आपने आइडेंटिफाई नहीं किया कि क्यों आपको करना है मास्टर्स इन इकोनॉमिक्स. देयर इज नो डिजायर टू डू इट, देयर इज नो गोल. तो गोल आइडेंटिफिकेशन इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. क्यों आपको करना है? क्योंकि आपके फ्रेंड कर रहे हैं, दैट्स नो लॉन्गर अ गुड रीजन. यू विल नेवर डू इट. आप हमेशा स्ट्रगल ही करते रहेंगे कि मैं कल करता हूं, मैं कल करता हूं. बट अगर आपको पता है कि ये अगर आपने नहीं किया तो आपकी लाइफ बर्बाद है, तब आप आगे कैसे बढ़ेंगे? इफ दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इन योर लाइफ, यू विल डू इट कम व्हाट मे. Procrastination will not form a part of that. माइक्रो एंड मैक्रो के बेसिक्स के लिए बेस्ट बुक मेंशन कर दीजिए. आवर नोट्स आर मोर देन इनफ. अगर आपको कोई भी बुक को फॉलो भी करना है तो माइक्रो के लिए यू कैन आइदर फॉलो इंटरमीडिएट माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स बाय वेरियन और माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स बाय पिंडायक एंड रूबिनफेल्ड, and for macroeconomics, principles of macroeconomics by Gregory Mankiw. ठीक है, ओके. स्वाभिमानी, statistics basics you can cover from any basic book like NG Das. Statistical methods by NG Das, that is good enough. Sagnik, first you clear the entrance, उसके बाद में सोचेंगे. If you have cleared the entrance for a DSC or an ISI, you are automatically that good. How would you rank the top 10 masters in eco colleges? Note it down. DSC, ISI, JNU, IJADR, Ashoka, SNU, Madras School of Economics, University of Hyderabad, IIT, obviously. Okay, so these are the top institutes of the country. We will tell you, स्वाभिमानी, कि कैसे आपको उसके लिए करना चाहिए. We will be telling you when to apply for what institute, and you will also get the ranking. The ranking is already available on our website. Please take a look at that. Indian economy, development economics, everything is there. प्रशांत, हमारे स्टूडेंट पोर्टल पे सब है. Okay, so this is basically what I wanted to share and what each of you have asked. चलो ठीक है, अब थोड़ा लेट्स, अरे पहले आईएसआई का एंट्रेंस तो क्लियर करो स्कंद, फिर उसके बाद में इंटरव्यू में जाएंगे. अभी से ही सर आईएसआई इंटरव्यू में क्या पूछते हैं, अभी से पूछ के क्या फायदा है? When the time is right, we will train you for everything. एंट्रेंस के बाद में इंटरव्यू का प्रेपरेशन भी हम लोग कराते हैं. जितने लोग सक्सेसफुली क्लियर करते हैं ISI का इंटरव्यू, वी ट्रेन ईच ऑफ देम. इट्स आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू ट्रेन यू इन द बेस्ट पॉसिबल मैनर टू हैव द बेस्ट पॉसिबल चांस ऑफ गेटिंग इन. ठीक है, तो वी डू दैट फॉर यू. बट पहले एंट्रेंस को क्लियर करने के ऊपर में फोकस करेंगे, उसके बाद में वी विल फोकस ऑन एनीथिंग एल्स. राइटर्स, स्वाभिमानी, वेरियन, इंटरमीडिएट माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स बाय वेरियन, VARIAN, वेरियन, and Mankiw, Varian, Intermediate Microeconomics by Varian, Microeconomics by Pindyck and Rubenfeld. Principles of Macroeconomics by Gregory Mankiw. This is actually one of my favorite books. बहुत अच्छा किताब है. So it's like a story book. बहुत ही अच्छा किताब है. It puts the basics of macroeconomics very beautifully. Extremely good book. But you need not follow the books. हमारे notes enough है. If you feel कि notes के साथ में आपको कुछ और चाहिए extra information, then you may follow it. You will get two teachers. First teacher is yours, truly me. I will be teaching you mathematics, statistics, microeconomics. So 75 to 80% of the classes will be taken by me. You will have to see me almost every day. Okay. And the macroeconomics classes will be taken over by Mahima ma'am. Okay. Just to give you a brief background about me and Mahima ma'am. My name is Samkit Bantia. I am an ISI 2008 pass out from MSQE. I used to be a banker, and then I have been a faculty at Edusure since the year 2010. So 13 years going on, I am a faculty at Edusure. In 13 years, we have taught more than 5,000 students for MA in economics entrances and placed more than 500 in the top 4 institutes of the country. Okay. Mahima ma'am is a Delhi School of Economics pass out. She has been a lecturer at St. Stephen's College in Delhi. She has also been a consultant at the UN, and she has also been a teacher and faculty at Edusure since the year 2010. So we have jointly trained more than 5,000 students across the years and placed more than 500 into the top 4 institutes of the country. Okay, so that's about us and Edusure. Econometrics is not very important. It used to be extremely important when DSC was not a part of CUET. Now it is important. We'll just have to wait and watch how the pattern of CUET emerges in this particular year. We will share all the basic videos and notes in due time. You get jobs in all aspects. You become a data analyst, you become a policy maker, you become an economist at institute. So yeah, in DU there is only one. Delhi School of Economics is the only place for MA in economics. It may be affiliated with SRCC, Stephens. Nothing has a separate MA. It's only at Delhi School of Economics. Okay. Right. So we don't have much time, but let's begin, and I'll start with a few basic things that most of you will remember, yet many of you may not be very confident with it. So today we start off our basics course with basic set theory and basic notations that we follow in set theory. So set theory is a mathematical language in order to represent groups. Okay. It is a mathematical formulation in order to represent a group, right? And in order to represent, there are two basic formats. One is called the roster form and the other is called the set builder form, right? Like for example, X is a set which will contain all factors of 8. So the roster form will be X is equal to 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay. The set builder form will be X such that X is a factor of 8. Okay. This is a form which explains. This is a form which lists down all the elements. Okay. Now, these basics are important because most of the questions will be using this, and I get these questions very often. Sir, ये इसका क्या मतलब था? इसका क्या मतलब था? It's better to do a basics का course and to teach you all of this. This is only a recap. ये class 11 में and 12 में most of us have already done, but it's important for us to do it once more as a revision. Okay. Now, X can also be a set where X is all the numbers. X belongs to natural number and X is less than 8. So, ये क्या होगा? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ये हो गया roster form. ये क्या है? X is such that X belongs to natural number and X is less than 8. ये हो गया set builder form. Okay. Right. This is how we represent elements in mathematical language. This is how we represent groups in mathematical language. Okay. Now, there are various different kinds of sets that are possible. Okay. Let me share a few of them. Let me share a few categories of sets. So, first category is called an empty set. An empty set is a set where there are no elements in it. Okay, there are 0 elements in it. Like for example, X is equal to X such that X is less than 5 and X is greater than 8. How can X be less than 5 and greater than 8 at the same time? Not possible. In the roster format, you'll write X is a null set. It's an empty set. Singleton set. Singleton set is a set which has only one element. It has only one element. Finite set. Finite set is a set which has finite number of elements in it. Okay, it has a finite number of elements in it. These both are examples of finite sets. It has an endpoint. Infinite set. Example, X belongs to integer and x is less than 8. So here the numbers can be all negative numbers, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is an infinite set. There are infinite number of elements here. Equal sets. Equal sets are sets where all the numbers are equal, where all the elements are the same. So x is equal to 1, 2, y is equal to 1, 2. X and y are equal sets. Equivalence sets. Equivalent भी बोलते हैं, equivalence भी बोलते हैं, equivalent भी बोलते हैं. Equivalent sets, number of elements is the same. Number of elements is the same. Equivalent sets, number of elements is the same. So x and y may not have the same elements. 1, 2, 2, 3. These are equivalent sets because both of them have two elements. Number of elements same, equivalent sets. So equal sets will imply equivalent sets. Equal will imply equivalent. But equivalent does not always imply equal. Okay, these are the different categories of sets that are possible, right? Okay. Now we'll understand relation of sets. Subset. What is a subset? X is equal to 1, 2. Y is equal to 1, 2, and 3. X is said to be a subset of Y because all the elements in X are also contained in Y and more. So X is said to be a subset in Y. Okay. Y is said to be the superset of X. Superset basically means the set that is having all the elements of X and more. Y is the superset of X. So X subset of Y is the superset of X. And here Y has at least one element extra than the element of X. So X is called the proper subset. Proper subset का मतलब Y has all the elements of X and something extra as well. So X is called a proper subset of Y. Okay. Yes, sure. Skand. Equal sets means both the elements have to be the same. 1, 2. Y will also need to have 1, 2. Okay. And equivalent sets का मतलब है the number of elements are the same. So this can be 1, 2, this can be 4, 5. X and Y are equivalent sets. The number of elements are the same. Okay. So relation of sets में one X contains 1, 2, Y contains 1, 2, 3. So Y contains all the elements of X and something extra. So X is called a subset of Y. Y is called the superset of X. And here X is called the proper subset of Y. Why the proper subset? Because Y contains some extra elements which are not there in the set X. Okay. So today we have successfully seen the basics of set theory. Okay. These are a few definitions which have actually confused many students in the past. So it's important for us to keep these things absolutely crystal clear in our brains. Okay, there is more theory which I will be continuing on in the next class. So in the next class, I will be talking about what is a power set. I will be talking about the various different notations that you may have for an integer, for a set of natural number. I will also be talking about what is the meaning of union, intersection. I will also be talking about the different laws of sets like the distributive law, De Morgan's law, associative law. So I'll talk about all of that in the next class. No, Prashant, do you students yet get a direct entry into DSC basis their score? JNU SSS is the School of Social Sciences. SIS is the School of International Studies. It's as different as a department of physics and a department of chemistry. Those are two different departments, but both offer MA in economics. What do you mean by a strong college background? There are so many students coming from absolutely oblivious, universities. So it depends on your hard work at the end of the day and not your background. Forget about your background. Currently, only focus on what is there. Both are equally good, Sagnik. You're most welcome, Raghav. Okay, great. So thank you so much, each of you, for joining in for the class today. I hope that you enjoyed the class as much as I did. I will be seeing you in the next class of the basics course, which is day after tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. And I will be as excited as ever in the next class going into set theory and then solving a few questions of the Venn diagram from the various different institutes as well. We'll solve a few questions from CUET, Hyderabad, South Asian University. So we'll do a few questions from there as well. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of the class for today. And I will be seeing you day after tomorrow. Till then, be well, stay safe, and bye-bye.